An example of a National Electrical Code Article 725 Class 2 system includes a remote Class 2 power amplifier connected to ceiling speakers. Let's break down the components and wiring. The power amplifier is a 12 volts direct current 10 watt power amplifier utilizing a Class 2 power source. It's typically installed in a dedicated room or enclosure to keep it separate from other electrical equipment. Next, consider the ceiling speakers. These are also 12 volts direct current 8 ohm speakers and are classified as Class 2 equipment. They're usually installed in a drop ceiling or another suitable location that provides the necessary acoustic properties and mounting support. The volume control is also 12 volts direct current and is rotary type. This is also considered Class 2 equipment and should be installed within easy reach of the users, allowing them to adjust the sound level. Now, let's talk about wiring. A Class 2 power cable, such as a shielded and shielded twisted pair or Category 5E cable, is used to connect the amplifier to the speakers and volume control. It's important to route this cable in separate raceways from Class 1 power wiring. The cable must be insulated for the required voltage and ampacity. Also, it's crucial to consider safety features. This system should include overcurrent protection for the power amplifier and short circuit protection for the power cable. This helps prevent damage to the equipment and reduces the risk of electrical hazards. Besides the power amplifier and ceiling speaker example, other typical Class 2 systems include low voltage lighting, such as light emitting diode strips or recessed lighting. These are commonly used for accent lighting or under-cabinet lighting. Security systems, including motion sensors and door contacts, also fall under Class 2. These systems are used to detect unauthorized entry and trigger alarms. Fire alarm systems, such as smoke detectors and pull stations, are another common application of Class 2 circuits. These systems are designed to detect fires and alert occupants. Telephone and intercom systems often use Class 2 wiring for communication between devices. Doorbells and chimes are also simple examples of Class 2 circuits used in residential settings. It is important to understand the guidelines of the National Electric Code, particularly Article 725, which covers remote control, signaling, and power-limited circuits. Class 2 circuits are characterized by their voltage and current limitations, which reduce the risk of electrical shock and fire hazards. These limitations are defined in the National Electric Code to ensure safety and prevent overloads. While the National Electric Code doesn't prohibit the use of Class 1 wiring methods for Class 2 circuits, it is generally recommended to use Class 2 methods. This is because Class 2 wiring is specifically designed for low voltage, low current applications, and it often has better insulation and protection against short circuits. Using Class 2 wiring can improve the overall safety and reliability of the system. When installing Class 2 systems, it is crucial to follow the manufacturer's instructions and local electrical codes. This includes using the correct wire gauge connectors and enclosures. It is also important to properly terminate and label all connections to avoid confusion and ensure proper operation. Regular inspection and maintenance of Class 2 systems are also essential. This includes checking for loose connections, damaged wiring, and proper operation of safety devices. Addressing any issues promptly can prevent potential problems and extend the lifespan of the system. In summary, a Class 2 system is a low-voltage, low-current circuit that is commonly used for a variety of applications. Understanding the components, wiring, safety features, and National Electric Code requirements is essential for safe and reliable operation. By following these guidelines, you can ensure that your Class 2 system meets the necessary standards and provides the intended functionality. Low-voltage lighting systems provide focused illumination for various tasks or aesthetic purposes. Security systems provide monitoring and alert capabilities for safety. Fire alarm systems provide early warning and notification in the event of a fire. Telephone and intercom systems facilitate communication between different locations. Doorbell and chime systems provide a simple notification when someone arrives. When planning and installing Class 2 systems, it's essential to consider the specific requirements of the application. This includes factors such as the voltage and current requirements, the distance between devices, and the environmental conditions. Proper planning can help ensure that the system meets the intended needs and operates reliably. When working with electrical systems, always prioritize safety. This includes wearing appropriate personal protective equipment, such as gloves and eye protection, and following lockout-tagout procedures when de-energizing circuits. It is also important to have a thorough understanding of electrical safety principles and procedures. If you are not comfortable working with electrical systems, it is best to consult with a qualified electrician. Working with electricity can be dangerous, and it is important to take the necessary precautions to prevent accidents and injuries. In conclusion, understanding Class 2 systems is crucial for anyone working with low-voltage electrical applications. By following the National Electric Code guidelines and best practices, you can ensure the safety and reliability of these systems. Whether you're installing low-voltage lighting, security systems, or fire alarm systems, the principles of Class 2 wiring and protection remain the same. Always prioritize safety and consult with qualified professionals when needed. Remember that proper installation, maintenance, and understanding of electrical codes are essential for the safe and effective operation of Class 2 systems. By adhering to these principles, you can ensure that your low-voltage electrical systems provide the intended functionality and protect against potential hazards.